Good evening, my lovely friends. Doing a little better. Well, the van still ain't running, but oh well, that's life, you know what I'm saying? So, I do want to thank everyone for their comments, you know. I do appreciate it. It makes me feel good. So, thank you very much. Also, I'm trying not to videotape all bad and none of the good. Starting to rain a little bit out here again. That's alright, we needed it anyway. But, yeah. I'm just, I like to be able to give you guys, video of nature and things of that nature too. Yeah. Said that twice. Sooner or later I like to go up north. I used to go up to the northeast up by Dubuque and La Crosse, Wisconsin and stuff like that. When I was driving, I'd cut through there because I'd always go up to Green Bay and deliver some paper to the paper mill up there. I like to be able to get up there. There's some beautiful spots up there that you wouldn't realize that was actually in Iowa. But yeah, so hopefully I can get up there and even if and I've been thinking about this a lot. I'm thinking about going to Planet Fitness, getting a membership there, and then there's some factories out here that are hiring, and thinking about going ahead and hooking up with them just to put some money back. Hopefully, if I can keep my squirrel at bay, might be able to keep it long enough to have money saved back and be able to do what I want to do and still do videos. So that's what I'm hoping. There's usually a guy that comes out here and cleans the parking lot about 10:30. So I'm gonna ask him to give me a jump and see how that works. Asked a few people earlier, but some people can be rude. They're afraid you're asking them for money or something, and no, I got jumper cables. All I needed was your battery, people. But anywho, who cares, right? I got a Bible in here that I read every now and again, and I think tonight is gonna be the night I'm gonna be reading it. Like I said before, I feel like I'm going through the same thing Job did in the Bible. Well, besides, I didn't lose my whole family. Thank God for that. But he was a pretty wealthy dude, and then he lost everything. Yeah. So he had to start over. Either that or curse God and he'll get everything back. At least that's what the devil says, right? Oh. That'll never come out of my mouth. I'm never gonna curse God. Sorry. The devil can just keep walking. Go back where he came from. But, yeah. I just wanted to chitter chatter with you a little bit and, you know, see they got some bad fires up there in British Columbia or Calgary area or somewhere up there in Canada. You guys be careful up there. It looked like it was pretty bad. So just stay safe. That's all I can ask for is, you know, for you guys to stay safe up there. So I'd volunteer to come up and help with the fires, but I don't have a passport, so I can't get to Canada anyway if I wanted to. At least not yet. Working on that too. I got that set up in my head. You know, I'm writing stuff down as well as putting it on here of what I want to do. So, and that's one step that I want to do is be able to get my passport so I can go up into Canada. Like I said before, I like to take pictures of old churches, so that would be nice, be able to do that. We'll see what happens. There's a couple other parks I like to go to around here. Get my van fixed. We'll get more nature walks, and I'll take you to some more parks we have around here. More walks and stuff. We got, you know, bike trails all over the place out here, but I remember going as a kid. We'd take one from north side of town all the way up to a town called Ankeny. I think it went all the way up there back then. Yeah, well, I think anyway. At least I know it went to the lake up there. So, and there's a mile-long bridge. At least, southeast of town. We can go over there. There's a lake over there too. I think that one has like little towers you can climb up and go up, and then take a view of the lake, which I don't understand why. There's nothing exciting about it, but yeah, Bear's doing fine. He's had his ham and cheese sandwich today. Dog's gonna eat me out of house and home. He's got dog food. He's got like 3 or 4 bags of dog food. But he'd rather have his ham and cheese sandwiches. He used to like eating chips too, and he won't touch the chips. I've tried to give him some chips today, and he's like, no thank you. Okay. So, hopefully it won't rain until later tonight. That's what I'm hoping. See what happens. You never know. Yeah, I like to start thinking positive. There's a few people I watch on YouTube that's got their own channels and stuff. It's like Van Life Amanda, I think's her name, or something like that. I watch her. Or Amanda's Journey, or something like that. I don't know. One of them. Don't start fair. Hey. You stop. Stop. Oh, I know. Stop. That's all the noise you'll hear when it comes to him and another dog. Hey, I said stop. Goofy ass. You tell him to stop, he'd just start mumbling under his breath. You know, like, you can't hear me now. Hey, chill, dude. Well, thinking about taking that seat out, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take your seat out of the van. That way you can't get up there no more. Actually, I was gonna take it out for more room, but thinking about it anyway. I just ain't had the gumption to do it yet. Does anybody else go through depression a lot? Put that down in the description if you do. Depression and you feel better when you're away from everybody? You know, you don't want to, you really don't want to talk to anybody? There's a, I don't know if I said it in my last video, but there's a mobile home park about 45 minutes from here. I think I did tell you guys in my last video. But I talked to my brother about it, and he said he'd loan me the money to get it, to get one of them, which is cool. Be nice to have, you know, a home. I know it's sticks and bricks or bricks and sticks, but it's still, I mean, I might have to get a job, right? So I can at least pay the lot rent. So either way, I might have to go back to work. It doesn't matter. I don't, you know, I filed for disability because of what happened, and my doctor told me, you know, it's about time to file it because you know what went down with my last 2 jobs, so, or 3 jobs. That's another thing. I'm afraid to just afraid to get a job and start being happy again, just to have them say, hey Mike, come in the office, let's have a talk. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get kind of tired of that. I'm just saying, you know. Plus, like I said, I might have to find Bear a babysitter if I do go to work. So I put in for some maintenance positions. And there again, with my record, you know, of being fired for 3 times in a freaking row, there's not a lot of people wanting to hire me right now. I had this one company ask me, well, did you file unemployment on the last company? I'm like, well, yeah, they fired me. Why wouldn't I? And but I didn't get it, so what the hell's the point? I should have just said no. I don't like lying to places, you know? It's like, it's like not telling them the truth why you left a job, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. And you guys tell the truth? If you're wondering, I've had juice for this thing for past, so I stock up, especially when I get extra money, because they're cheaper than cigarettes. Then I'll stock up on the juice, and it usually costs me, I think, $9 for a bottle of it, and the bottle will last me for, just one bottle lasts me about a month. I'll show you. It's these kind. This kind I use out there. So I got that much left, and I've had it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Plus I have another one too. I also have this kind here. I don't recommend it. I mean, this kind might be alright, but it's the sour apple I didn't care for. It kind of tastes burnt, you know. So if you like vaping, that is, you know. The kind I really like is dragon fruit. Dragon fruit and peach. That one's pretty good. I like that one. As long as it's got a little bit of nicotine in it. I usually get some with, I started out getting it like in 6%, I think it was. Now I'm down to 3%. So I still think it's pretty good for being a smoker for over, I don't know, when did I start smoking? Probably over 30 years ago anyway. So I started smoking when I was 15. So, yeah. I don't think it's that bad. See, I didn't care for these at first. I used to have a different one, and I didn't care for it. And then I bought this one. I said, well, I'll give it another shot. So I bought this one, and which is a Geek Vape. Now this one ain't bad. It don't leak. The one I had before leaked, so that's one main reason why I didn't like it. So it would leak all the time. Besides that, it ain't too bad if you vape. Plus, it don't make your van stink, you know, like cigarette smoke does. And I'm not saying anything bad about cigarette smokers. Trust me, I did it for a long freaking time. But each to their own, that's the way I see it. But I think we're gonna have a fan tonight, Mr. Bear. We might. If I can talk this guy into giving us a jump, we're gonna have one. Which he seems pretty cool. He waves at me every day when he comes to work. So they're getting used to seeing me around here. See, I can't work nights because I don't know, you guys do this too or not? You get to that 3-4 o'clock in the morning, which is what do they call it, witching's hour or something? Witch's hours? I don't know. But man, I get so doggone tired. It's like, what the heck, you know? And it's like your body shuts off about that time of day, you know what I mean? It's weird. What else? Let's see. I was gonna say something else. But anyway, you know, you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like I said, you guys up north, be careful. Stay away from the fires. Stay away from that smoke. That smoke can still mess up your lungs no matter what. So, God bless you. Keep your faith. Always look up, because God's always looking down.